This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Tuesday, October 25th. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being here for the top stories from WKYC.com and our WKYC app. Now, let's get right to your breaking news. Over 50 Cleveland firefighters from 11 crews responded to an auto repair shop that exploded this morning. This happened near East 145th Street and Kidsman Road at around 10:30 a.m. Our reporter Neil Fisher has been at the scene this afternoon, and we've learned from him that according to Cleveland Fire, this started as a fire in the auto shop, and that led to multiple explosions. Then we also learned that the fire jumped to a neighboring home. People do live there, but Neil did tell us that no one was in the home at the time of the fire, and we also know, thankfully, that no injuries have been reported. Now, if you're familiar with this area where this is all happening today, you know that Andrew J. Rickoff School is right across the street, and the school sent a message to parents and guardians letting them know that the students there are safe. They're saying that all students would remain inside the building until the fire has been controlled across the street. It did appear from what we saw with Neil earlier today that the crews had gotten things under control, so they wanted to let the parents know that the students are safe. Of course, if there's more details to share, we will bring those to you on 3 on WKYC Plus and on WKYC.com. Now, in Minerva, a student athlete is dead following a freak accident at a state cross-country meet over the weekend. This is an absolute tragedy. According to police, Minerva High School junior Owen Grubb had just finished competing in the track district finals on Saturday afternoon in Cambridge when a dead tree that he and his friends were trying to toss into nearby water snapped and fell on top of him. What we saw from reports is that he tried to run to clear it, but he just couldn't do it. This is apparently one of their traditions, throwing a tree or a log into the water to celebrate. And we've learned that he died after being airlifted to Akron Children's Hospital. If you'd like to see tributes to Owen, we have those on WKYC.com. And a Medina High School teacher is being investigated by the FBI. In a letter released Monday night, Medina's superintendent says that the social studies teacher, Kevin Hedrick, was put on paid leave effective immediately when the district learned about the investigation. The district says that it's fully cooperating with the FBI and will provide an update when they have more information to share about the reason that he is being investigated. And of course, we'll keep you posted as we learn more. Also in Cleveland, multiple people have been injured after a car crashed into their apartment. Cleveland Police and Emergency Medical Services responded to a 911 call from Forestdale Avenue, where you can see a black vehicle deep into a ground floor unit. Police have confirmed that 4 adults were transported to Cleveland Metro Health in critical condition. Not clear how many of those people were possibly in the car versus in the apartment. This is a developing story. We'll continue to update you as we gather more information. And the city of Cleveland has introduced a new program to give more Northeast Ohio families a chance to visit places like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's called Museums for All, and this program will specifically benefit families with low incomes. The program supports people who get food assistance through SNAP or WIC benefits when they show their SNAP or EBT card at the Rock Hall entrance. Up to 4 people can get in for $1 each.
A program like this helps to build lifelong learners, right? Because it's something that enjoying a museum you can do throughout your entire life. And here in Cleveland, we're lucky to have so many great museums because it removes socioeconomic barriers from anybody who's looking to come into a cultural institution like this, experience the history, the culture, the music that we have here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What a cool program. Now, with this new partnership with Museums for All, the Rock Hall hopes that those lifelong learners will come back and visit often. There are similar programs to this that have been introduced at more than 850 museums across the country. Now, to another musical story, this one from the Bay Village City School District, which for the last 20 years has been awarded the Best Community for Music Distinction honor by a prestigious arts foundation. That honor truly lies with the hearts of the teachers, bringing inspiration to students in those classrooms. Listen to this.
This frightful night of fun, served up by Bay Orchestra students, comes just once every 4 years. But this year's performance will also be remembered for acts of love set in motion a few years ago.
We were very, very, very fortunate to have a wonderful, very dedicated music teacher. Her name was Carrie Engelbrecht. She taught at Westerly Elementary School in our district.
Duties for this beloved educator included teaching students to read music notation. Her methods for success, second nature, until Mrs. Engelbrecht heard about a bright, bubbly young student named Jennifer Kusunik, who happened to be blind.
Mrs. Engelbrecht, I mean, she would take me and have me come in for lunch to learn the braille music, and I think that was her lunch too, which she didn't have to do, but she just did it so willingly.
But to teach Jennifer braille music, Mrs. Engelbrecht had to learn it first through a challenging distance learning course offered by Chicago's Hadley School for the Blind.
You had to be able to read braille to be able to enroll in that. Carrie Engelbrecht could not read braille. So she got a colleague named Helen who could read braille to join her so that when Jennifer came to Westerly, they could teach her at the same time as the other students to read the same notation her peers were learning.
And to ensure Jennifer's continued success, Carrie Engelbrecht shared her knowledge.
And she spent hours with me, showing me the basics of it, showing me the materials she had, and then gave me all her materials.
Jennifer's musical talent is undeniable, only overshadowed maybe by her zest for life. So much so, it inspired band director Darren Allen to compose an original piece for her. He called it Fearless.
Yeah, I mean, that's what inspires me about her and about to write this piece is just that if Jen can do it, probably we can do it, you know.
And so on concert night, Jennifer and the orchestra performed Fearless, infused with elements of classic rock and jazz. Also included, a part for Rowdy, her service dog and faithful music lesson companion through the years. A joyous occasion, missing just one person, Mrs. Engelbrecht, who passed away in 2019. Her influence and devotion is found in her talented colleagues too, who now make it their passion to share a love of music with all of the children who come to school here.
I'm just so blessed. The teachers, they're just so committed, and I just want to thank them. They just love music, and you can tell based on the way that they show their students. And it's really something special to have not just one, but all the teachers in the music department be able to express that.
What a beautiful story. Thank you for that from our Laura Queso. All right, now Halloween is just 6 days away, so our question of the day is on theme. We want to know, are you dressing up this year? And if so, what will your costume be? Now, here's what I'm doing. I am attempting to dress up the dog and the cats as the dinosaur pets from the Flintstones. I'm making them myself. That is my favorite part about Halloween. So I would like your thoughts and prayers when it comes to getting them on the cats. And I'll be matching them. I'm gonna be the grown-up version of Pebbles Flintstone. We wanna know what you're doing. Post your comment to the WKYC Facebook page and also the What's New Facebook group page, and we will talk about it during What's New at 4 o'clock. Thanks for being here with us for another edition of 3 News Daily. Whether you're watching on WKYC Plus, the WKYC YouTube page, our Instagram page, or listening on your favorite podcast platform, we appreciate you, and we will be back with you tomorrow for more 3 News Daily.